Hello, welcome to Paydirt TV. I'm Dominic Piper. Today I'm joined by Manus Resources Managing Director, Justin Tremaine. Justin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for your time, Dom.
Justin, you hit the market on Friday with a huge announcement that you've acquired an effective 89% interest in two new projects in Côte d'Ivoire, West Africa. It looks like a really transformational deal for the company, is that right?
Yeah, no, it is for sure. It's very transformational for the company. I mean, Manus already had a position in Côte d'Ivoire, and we've built a team up over the last few months in Côte d'Ivoire in anticipation of this transaction. It's something we've been working on for a number of months now with our major shareholder Resolute, who inherited a very exciting and large exploration package in Côte d'Ivoire, primarily focused in northern Côte d'Ivoire, when they took over a company called Toro Gold 2 years ago. And Toro at the time had made two significant gold discoveries, but with Resolute's focused on its operations in Mali and Senegal, those discoveries haven't really been followed through, and it's an opportunity now for Manus to get drilling straight away and start defining significant resources at these two discoveries whilst we explore the rest of the package, which is a very large package, over 6,000 square kilometres of tenure in Côte d'Ivoire, which is an excellent jurisdiction to be in, highly prospective. And when combined with Manus's existing position in Côte d'Ivoire, will give us over 8,000 square kilometres of Birimian greenstone belt in Côte d'Ivoire, which we're very, very excited about.
You mentioned that balance between early stage of the wider package and then the tighter focus on these two new projects. Does that suggest that they're a little bit more advanced than early stage greenfields?
Yeah, absolutely, Dom. So, as I said, it's a very large package and we will explore the entire package, but our focus will primarily be on the two advanced projects where there has been gold discoveries. The first being the Bundiali gold project, which is actually right next door to a recent discovery that was made by Exor Resources that was taken over by Perseus, and it's the same management team within Manus, so we know the belt very well, the Bundiali belt. It's a highly prospective belt and it's only started to get exploration focus over the last 2 or 3 years in Côte d'Ivoire. It extends from Mali, where the Syama, 11 million ounce Syama deposit is hosted on the belt, and then the exploration in Côte d'Ivoire has only happened over the last couple of years, and there's been significant discoveries such as Montage Gold's Coney deposit, which is over 3 million ounces. As I said, Exor's Bagoy project, which was taken over by Perseus, and of course Perseus's Sissingi mining operation, which is a very successful operation. So the Bundiali project that Manus is acquiring has had over 10,000 metres of drilling on a discovery. There's a 6 kilometre long gold in soil anomaly, and the drilling to date has only tested the southern 1.5 kilometres of that soil anomaly, so less than 30% of that soil anomaly. And there's significant results such as 30 metres at 8 grams in the oxide zone. Generally 90% of the drilling's been in the top 50 metres, but a few holes were pushed deeper into the fresh and demonstrated that the mineralisation over this 1.5 kilometres of strike extends into the fresh rock, such as 9 metres at 8 grams per tonne in primary mineralisation. So it's got a lot more drilling to go, both along strike and at depth. And when the acquisition is completed, our focus will be getting a drilling rig, at least 1 or 2 rigs on there from July, August onwards, and start defining JORC resources on that discovery within the Bundiali gold project. The second project, the Furki project, also in northern Côte d'Ivoire, over to the east of the Bundiali project, has also had a recent discovery that was made by Toro Gold. It sits within a 16 kilometre long gold corridor, the Wahiri discovery, and it's only had 18 diamond holes drilled into it. Significant results there, such as 30 to 50 metre wide intercepts going 1 to 2 grams per tonne. Once again, very shallow drilling, so we'll get a rig on there and start defining resources on that as well, whilst we also test the rest of that 16 kilometre long gold corridor.
You mentioned, and you were very modest about it, you mentioned Exor. Of course you led that team in the discovery in northern Côte d'Ivoire as well, of the Goa project. You quickly defined a resource there. Is that the strategy here for Manus, to quickly define resources on Bundiali and Furki?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we were involved with Exor, we looked at the results that Toro was generating from this Bundiali project, because it was just down the road, and we looked at those results very enviously. And now it's a great opportunity to have ownership of that project and be able to take it forward. But yeah, as we demonstrated within Exor, where we drilled 100,000 metres of drilling in the first 12 to 15 months, we plan to do exactly the same here and quickly define resources and demonstrate that this Bundiali project is a significant gold discovery in Côte d'Ivoire.
How will you fund those exploration ambitions? Are you going to the market to fund this acquisition?
As part of this acquisition, we've undertaken a $3.5 million raising, of which the directors have participated in that as well. And combined with Manus's existing cash position of $4.5 million, we're only paying $1 million for this massive portfolio from Resolute. So we'll end up with about $7 million, which will give us a good start and be able to get moving very quickly.
Justin, as part of that fundraising, I noticed that you're going to undertake a share consolidation. Is that an important factor in re-establishing Manus as a junior explorer on the ASX?
Yeah, sure. Manus has had a long history, and as a result, it's got quite a number of shares on issue. So we'll undertake a consolidation of 1 share for every 10 shares, which will give us just under 300 million shares on issue on completion of this acquisition, as I said, with $7 million cash. This is a new beginning for the company. So as part of that, we will also look to change the name of the company, subject to shareholders approving that, from Manus Resources to Taraco Gold Limited, which will reflect our commitment to Côte d'Ivoire.
And John Fitzgerald's coming back onto the board as he joined you at Exor as well?
Yeah, that's right. So it's very much the same team that we had in Exor that had some success in Côte d'Ivoire. Obviously, we're very comfortable operating in Côte d'Ivoire, have good connections in Côte d'Ivoire. We've put together the same exploration team on the ground, the same exploration manager with Elliot Grant has joined us, and now John will join us as our non-executive chairman.
It's an exciting time to be a West African gold explorer. Again, we've seen the success of the established producers in Perseus and West African, but also the success of companies like Predictive Discovery, which was a minority JV partner in this project. And then, of course, yourselves, in announcing this deal, you had a big share price jump on the announcement. Do you feel it's like a perfect timing for Manus to be hitting the ground here?
Yeah, I do. I mean, Côte d'Ivoire is a place that's getting a lot of interest corporately. There's been a lot of M&A activity in West Africa. Obviously, Teranga recently got taken over by Endeavour. Roxgold, I think, is undertaking a merger at the moment. Roxgold's had great success in Côte d'Ivoire with their Seguala project. So I think it's an area that's going to get a lot more interest going forward, but certainly at a corporate level, I know a lot of the West African gold producers have their eyes firmly on Côte d'Ivoire.
Justin, well, congratulations on the deal, and we'll look forward to seeing some of those results coming out over the next couple of months.
Excellent, Dom. Thanks for your time.